हो कैसे हो ब्रदर्स यार तुम्हें ट्विन स्टॉर्म रिसोर्सेज आए हुए थे मैंने देखा नहीं ओके okay होगा I don't know it gonna take a little bit of time brother बताओ कैसे हो ब्रदर्स okay let me just hi I'm good brother how are you तुम रेगुलर बीच में स्ट्रीम करो नहीं जब तुम्हारा वो हो गया आई मीन आईकॉन क्वेस्ट न्यू आईडी का कितना रीच किया तुमने वेट यार मैंने ना ये गड़बड़ कर रखा है इनको ये इसको ऐसे एंड ये जिप बंद नो ये ऐसे ऐड अब सही है अब सही है फाइन गुड हो तो ऑफलाइन स्ट्रीम नहीं न्यू आ गई आईडी यू गोट नहीं आयुष भाई यार दिखा दो यार प्लीज़ इट्स अ रिक्वेस्ट भाई प्लीज़ जब न्यू आईडी की बात करो क्या तुम न्यू आईडी को ऑफलाइन मत खेलना बिल्कुल भी न्यू आईडी सिर्फ ऑनलाइन खेलना ऑफलाइन नहीं मैं भी न्यू आईडी में न्यू अपडेट है क्या गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट में कुछ है क्या नया यार मुझे आज आएंगे किलो निकालनी है इस वाली आईडी में न्यू वाली आईडी में मुझे अभी जस्ट पीटी चेक करना है मेरी कितने की पीटी है और अगर मेरी पीटी 60+ हुई तो मैं ट्राई हार्ड कहूँगा आज के आज आएंगे किलो निकालने का थिएटर तो इसमें है ही नहीं मैं आज के आज ट्राई हार्ड कहूँगा अगर मेरी पीटी 60+ हुई तो मेरे को बस पीटी चेक करना है मैंने क्योंकि पीटी चेक नहीं किया है कल मैंने 5 पॉइंट किया था आई मीन रिडीम किया उससे शॉप से शॉप रीसेट से यस आयुष भाई मुझे बस देखना है आज हुआ तो मैं आज के आज कहूँगा यू गो कैन आई गो टू यूट्यूब कैन यू गो टू यूट्यूब व्हाट द फिक तुम क्या कहना चाहते हो भाई एक सेकंड आई कैन गो टू यूट्यूब भाई वाई मैं तो लाइक को भाई जिसने नहीं किया निंजा भाई निंजा भाई इस टाइम बीच में खेलेंगे भाई अगर तुम्हें 1v1 करना है तो निंजा भाई के साथ कर सकते हो उनके स्ट्रीम में जाके अभी नहीं खेलेंगे बट मॉर्निंग स्ट्रीम शायद इवनिंग में भी नहीं किया मैंने आफ्टरनून में किया था इन्होंने स्ट्रीम इवनिंग में तो अभी किया नहीं है ओके एंगे भी चेक द पिटी भाई मैं हार्ड ग्राइंड कहूँगा कि मैं पिटी 60 ओ भाई 17 घंटे बस 1 2 3 4 8 9 10 11 12 ओके 60 नहीं है ये 58 की पिटी है 58 68 78 8 ओ भाई मेरे को 22 स्पीड वो चाहिए 22 को भाई ये तो गड़बड़ है यार कहाँ से नाम मैं आगे की तो मिस नहीं करना चाहता मैं मजाक करके बताऊँ कहाँ से गया आयुष भाई अभी नहीं, हम करेंगे स्ट्रीम के एंड के टाइम पे बताना, ठीक है? मैं करूँगा, अभी नहीं। अभी गोड़ हो जाएगी, गोड़ हो जाएगी भाई, अभी को ओके। बाय द वे ये आ गया निंजा भाई वापस से तुम्हारा दिस थिंग, वेयर इज इट? इस बार मैंने इसमें डेंगू चूज़ किया हुआ, तुम्हारी दूसरी आईडी में शाह, और मैं अपनी मेन आईडी के अंदर मैंने अभी उठाओ C2 चूज़ किया हुआ।
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for Ad Astra.
ओके, आई नीड प्रिमोज। पर मैं क्या कहूँ, मैं हार्ड ग्राइंड नहीं करना चाहता भाई, बहुत गंदा ग्राइंड करना पड़ेगा मुझे। आज के आज मुझे चाहिए आज के आज मुझे कैसे भी करके 58 की पीटी है भाई, 58, 68, 78 20 पॉइंट्स कहाँ से मिले भाई मेरे पास? पीटी 58 की है मेरी, इसकी बात करूँ मैं, इसमें मेरे पास 58 की पीटी है। यहाँ में जियो का संख्या हो यार, नोएंग नहीं मेरी भाई गड़बड़ हो जाएगी आगे तो। यार चेस्ट हंट करने के लिए कहाँ जाऊँ? 1 पुंग 58 की पिटिया भी भाई, 1 पुंग कहाँ सकूँ मैं? दिस इज फक्ड अप भाई, मुझे कहीं से 2,000 पे मोल दी भाई कोई। वेट मेरे पास मॉन्स्टर की शाइन है राइट, 2 शाइन है मेरे पास मॉन्स्टर की, श्राइन की। कोई लोकेशन पता है क्या मॉन्स्टर का? यहाँ का मैं नेचू का जो इसके पास होता है, एंड कहाँ पे है? यार मैं पता है सबसे बड़ी बात है ना, मैं कोई इवेंट नहीं कर पाया इधर। ये कौन सा क्वेस्ट है? इधर जाना है मुझे यार, मेन इशू तो यही ना, उधर जाओ, इधर से चलते हैं। सीजन ऑन स्मार्ट करना है क्वेस्ट पे, क्या था? सीजन ऑन स्मार्ट का क्वेस्ट का क्या आता है, एंड देन फिर मैं आइकॉन क्वेस्ट करता हूँ, वहाँ से वो निकालते हैं प्रिमोज। वरना मुझे ग्राइंड करना पड़ेगा, ये चेस्ट हंट करना पड़ेगा, और मैं चेस्ट हंट करना नहीं चाहता नीवे या मॉन्स्टर में। प्रिमोज तो होते नहीं दोनों में से, क्या करूँगा मैं करके? चेस्ट हंट इन दोनों के पास। सारे आपस में ही मर गए थे ये।
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this.
जब भाई तुम ये कहते हो कि मैं 1 पोंग में आ जाएगा यार मेरे पास इवेंट क्यों नहीं है यार कोई भी
I know. Present.
एबिस पे ट्राई करना है
What's the hurry? Cool it!
ये क्या है भाई वो है
Don't push your luck.
Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from?
यस
It looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you...
Sergeant, what the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
I'm Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant. But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait, Kuching's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command are here to see you.
Good work, Feng Jin.
फास्ट मैं स्किप नहीं करना चाहता मैं मजाक करके
It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever. Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation. For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks.
Okay.
Or still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly. Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion. Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be. And all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck. Yes. Which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
A few hours? I'm sorry.
Yo!
Taking my time if I'd known
Yelan
that
is here.
Yuheng wanted to catch up with
Mommy.
the Traveler in private.
Mommy
Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan? You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news.
wow why
The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too.
Okay.
Sound familiar?
Make sure
Thought
to
it
like and
might.
subscribe if you are new,
My
guys.
sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
I see what you're doing. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
Sure. As you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases, in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too... Meanwhile, the monsters only got strong. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to ley line
Okay.
interference who can look into the domain's rules
No,
undisturbed.
Gundan, how are you?
If they let a squad inside, they could figure out how to
मैं
navigate
यंगान
the
की वॉइस को
environment,
skip नहीं करने चाहता
then
सीरियसली
strike at
बता
the
रहा
heart of the
हूँ बट
domain
मुझे
and
skip
quell
करना
this
पड़ेगा
ley line
बिकॉज
disturbance
मुझे
once
आज
and for all.
ट्राई हार्ड करना है
So to summarize, option 2. Understood. I'll need to contact...
सॉरी कजिंग
Isn't this the...
Sorry.
बाय बाय
Plus, so if you don't... Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the... Of course, if you
Bye-bye.
do, and once the ley line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Paimon too! Plus...
That looks like... I like what I... Yelan?
Not so fast. Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be Now's the perfect time. Of course.
Keep your eyes peeled. Remember, with that said, I await your triumphant return.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
ओके निंजा भाई मुझे आज अब चाहिए भाई थोड़ा बहुत
rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy.
Time for retribution! Cool it! Dodge this! This map will be frozen in time.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Cool it!
Boba, get them! Eat this!
Verdict is... Time to fight.
Huh?
Nice and spicy.
The light will never die!
Out of the frying pan and
Freeze!
Rain outlines
I
your
stand
fate.
against the long night and purge the darkness!
nice and spicy.
Strike them down!
Boba, get them!
Dodge this! Burn! I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
No, my sword!
Freeze!
Nice and spicy. Ha! Ha!
Cool it! Like the north
Boba,
wind!
get them!
Don't get frostbite.
Witness the power of Guwa.
Out of the
I
frying pan
stand
into the
against
fire.
the long night and purge the darkness!
You're toast!
Verdict is... the only way! Freeze! Cool it! Time for retribution!
Boba, get them!
Freeze! I'm getting tired of this game.
Body and rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this!
Hey-ya!
Cool it! Burn!
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Out the frying pan into the fire. No! Did I ruin everything?
Not good.
Dodge this! Just what will we come across this time?
भाई उस पर फोकस करते हैं भाई, मुझे कैसे भी भाई भाई लाइक को जिसने लाइक नहीं किया अपने तो मुझे कैसे भी करके आज 458 की पीटी है भाई। मुझे लगता नहीं मैं यार निकाल पाऊंगा, अगर मैं नहीं निकाल व्हाट द फक मैं इसमें वेंटी निकालना पड़ेगा मुझे, और कुछ नहीं। एट द एंड कुछ नहीं बचा तो वेंटी चाहिए होगा मुझे। रेजोनेट विद जियो मैं आज आएंगे किनो पे ट्राई हार्ड करने वाला हूँ। इफ आई डोंट गेट आएंगे किनो then I'm gonna try for venti आएंगे किनो या वेंटी, दोनों में इसको एक पे ट्राई होगा भाई। या तो नसेड़ी वेंटी नसेड़ी चाहिए, या तो मेरी में आएगा, या तो आएंगे किनो आएगी। दोनों में इसको एक। ड्यूगन भी अच्छा है यार, ड्यूगन भी निकाल सकते हैं, वो भी अच्छा है। नोट बनाना है, वो भी अच्छा खासा कैरेक्टर है। ओह ड्यूगन मेरे पास फिशंग ड्यूगन। ओके मैं फिशंग ड्यूगन यूज़ कर सकता हूँ। मैं ड्यूगन निकालूंगा, अगर मैं आएंगे किनो नहीं आई तो नेक्स्ट बायो कैरेक्टर मैं ड्यूगन निकालूंगा। दोनों में इसको एक तो ट्राई करना होगा कंफर्म। ओके लेट्स गो। आज हम ट्राई करेंगे आएंगे किनो के, अगर नहीं आई तो ड्यूगन। Wait, what the fuck? That means मेरा मुझे लेवल अप करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा। What the fuck? What the fuck?
Terra smash!
क्या चूती है भाई, ये पसंद से ना मैं दिमाग खराब करता है, जिसमें तुम्हें रैंडम ट्राई करते हो जब तक वो हो ना जाए।
Terra smash!
क्या बेवकूफ़ी है भाई।
Terra smash!
What the fuck? ये एक्टिवेट क्यों नहीं हुआ?
Terra smash!
भाई मेरे को गेंशिन की ना ये वाला पसंद ना आज तक का सबसे घटिया पसंद लगता है भाई, मजाक छोड़ भाई कोई हिंट नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं देते इसके अंदर। ये चूती है कि एक हिंट दे देता हूँ कुछ तो हो जाएगा, नहीं बताओ क्या करेगा कोई बंदा इसके अंदर। इरिटेट करता है भाई ये मेरे को, ये वाला पसंद बहुत ज़्यादा। ये पसंद जब भी मेरे सामने आता है ना मैं खून ठोक जाता है ये भाई, हर भाई का इरिटेशन है भाई। भाई मजा छोड़ गए। ये एक भाई एक ना एक हमेशा रह जाता है भाई, मजा करके।
Terra smash.
अब उसको कहूँगा कोई ना कोई फिर से बंद हो जाएगा। क्या भाई क्या गाली देने का मन कर रहा है भाई, मेरे को मजा आ गया, बहुत गंदी गाली देने का मन कर रहा
Terra
है
smash.
भाई, बहुत गंदी गाली देने का मन कर रहा है भाई मुझे। देखो क्यों चूतियापा मचा रखा है भाई ये गेम में। ये वाला पसंद तो मैं खून खुमा देता है भाई, मजा आ गया। जब भी ये चीज़ आती है ना, मैं खून सूख जाता है भाई 2-3 मिनट
Terra smash.
भाई मजा करेगा भाई। ये सबसे फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग लगता है मुझे, सबसे फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग लगता है मुझे।
Yeah.
क्या कोई हिंट नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं देखा इन्होंने कि यही हिंट ही दे दूं। अब मैं इसको कहूंगा वैसा वो सारे वहां के बंद करके रख देगा।
Yeah.
कोई भिन के भाई सामने ओके, इस बार मैं पैटर्न देखना पड़ेगा मुझे।
Yeah.
ओके, इसके ऑन करने पे ये बंद हो जाता है इसके ऑन करने पे ये बंद हो जाता है। ओके, वो बंद हो जाता है और ये बंद हो जाता है। इसके ऑन करने पे ये बंद हो जाता है एंड
Terra smash.
इसको ऑन करने पे ये तीनों ऑन हुआ है, वो बंद हो जाता है। दैट मीन्स उसको ऑन करने पे ये दो ऑन हो गए बट ये तीन
Terra smash.
फाइनली भाई मजाक से हटके भाई, मजाक से हटके तुमने जो गो बनाया ना ये पसंद भाई। एक पतंग वो ऐसे देते ना, मैं गिफ्ट कर दूंगा तुम्हें।
Yeah.
तू इतना नहीं पहुंच पाया भाई, वाओ।
Terra smash.
Gooba, get that!
Yeah.
अबे कहाँ कर रहा है भाई अटैक, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। एनिमी पे ऑटो अटैक, ऑटो एम होना चाहिए ना इसका, क्या है ये?
At the frying pan!
Freeze.
ये एक तो ये सबसे क्यूटी लगता है मुझे। ये जहाँ दिख जाता ना मन करता है इसको पहले पीटूं मैं। बाकी सब तो बाद में मन
Rain
करेंगे, पहले
outlines
इसको
your
मारो।
fate.
Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
अबे
Rain
यू
cutter.
Quake.
Time to act.
Gooba, get them!
डैश भाई।
Yeah.
जियो ट्रैवलर क्या है और क्यों ही है ये?
Nice
भाई
and
एनिमी आए जा रहे हैं, भाई जा रहे क्या है ये?
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
At the frying pan! It really hurt!
अबे यूज बताओ भाई, अपने ही उसमें टकरा भाई मैं तो इसमें।
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this. Terra smash.
देखो 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 ये भाई, ये इसमें डोमेन का लिमिट क्या दिया है तुमने, देखा है ना? वही संग इसमें हो क्या रहा है ये। हेंगो नमन भाई, कैसे हो भाई? भाई नमन कैसे हो भाई? भाई ये क्या है डोमेन? मेरे को नोएंग लेके जाना पड़ेगा वहाँ पे, बट मैं नोएंग लेवल 4 है। Oh man, fuck this domain भाई, नहीं करा मैं, बट नहीं करो भाई मैं उसे भाई, मैं नहीं करा भाई। बजाओ आइकॉन क्वेस्ट करे बाहर पे जाए। ओ मैं कहाँ कौन सी जगह पे आइकॉन क्वेस्ट करने पहुंच गया भाई? मैं ये क्या चूतिया गेम है? मैं इनजुमा में हूँ भाई ये। ओ भाई मुझे नेटगैन पहुंचा दिया इन्होंने। अरे भाई क्यों? मैप ओपन कर रहा था यार, मैं मैप ओपन कर रहा था, मुझे कहाँ पहुंचा दिया भाई इन्होंने? इसे लीव कैसे करूँ मैं भाई? मुझे न्यू पे पहुंचा दो यार भाई, मैं फंस गया भाई, मजाक करिए। पोर्टल देते, मैं दे चुका भाई, तुम्हें दिया है मैंने, भूल गए क्या तुम? भाई ये मुझे बिना ये क्वेस्ट किए नहीं जान देंगे भाई।
Rain outlines your fate.
अरे भाई मुझे इरिटेट मत कर भाई प्लीज।
This moment will be frozen in time.
ये ना मेरे को एनिमीज इरिटेट कर देते भाई, मजाक नहीं।
Let me weave
तो
you a
रैंडम
verse.
क्वेस्ट में घुसा देंगे
Eat this. I'm surprised, man. It's
यार। ये बेकार कर दिया भाई इन्होंने, मजाक कर दिया। अच्छा खासा पहने था तुम रैंड, अब वो यूज करते हो अपना, एक के बाद एक टीम पे जाते हो। ये सारा एक सीधे तुम्हें मॉन्स्टर से इनजुमा ये सब छोड़ के सीधे नेटगैन।
No, my sword.
nice and spicy.
सब छोड़ के मैं नेटगैन आ जाओ सीधे। ओके ये सोगियन को डैमेज पड़ा। डायनासोर, हे बिग गाय यू ओके, कैन यू स्टैंड? Oh no, it looks really weak. Seriously, those floating ghostly dogs are always up to no good. In fact, make that all things floaty. You are very floaty and floaty things go. But nothing looks like those guys. Anyway, forget that. For now, let's see if we can get this guy something to eat, and then we will let it rest for a while. It will feel better soon. Paimon show of it. ओके ये इसकी डेथ हो चुकी है भाई। तुम्हें ओके ओके मैं वो बन गया, डायनासोर बन गया। ओके मुझे पोटंग नहीं दिया था, पेन दिया था। मैं बस पेन ही था ना उस टाइम में शायद। पोटंग दे दूंगा मैं, बट अभी नहीं। 1130 हाँ मेरे पास है, एक पोटंग है शायद, है 90% है मेरे पास। 100 तो नहीं कह सकता मैं, पर मैं तुम्हें अभी नहीं दे पाऊंगा। मैं 11:30 दे पाऊंगा वो बटन। ओके मैं देखूंगा पर 11:30 दे पाऊंगा स्ट्रीम के बाद में। नहीं कोई रीजन नहीं है, ठीक है ना। मैंने अभी नीड थी, अभी तो नहीं दे पाऊंगा भाई, मैं अभी क्वेस्ट में हूँ भाई। मैं गलती से नेट में ना गया, मैं इनजुमा वाले क्वेस्ट को गया था। वेट व्हाट द ओके उससे पूछो बंदे उसे पूछ एम्बर दिख रही है। गर्वित से ना वो, मैं गर्वित को कह दो कि मैं दे दूंगा थोड़ी देर में। आई मीन 11:30 तक दे दूंगा। भाई ये क्वेस्ट में करने का था नहीं, बट इन्होंने घुसा दिया। इसको मैं रीड करना पड़ेगा मुझे स्ट्रीम पॉज करने के बाद में। ओके कंफर्म। इसका नाम क्या रखूँ भाई? नमन नमन रख दो इसका नाम, नमन भाई। What should I name him? नमन। नमन रख दूँ क्या? इसका नाम क्या? ठीक है ओके। इस क्यूट से डायनासोर का नाम होगा नमन। लेट्स कॉल हिम नमन। ओके भाई ये क्वेश्चन से बाहर निकाल तो मुझे, अब मुझे दूसरे क्वेश्चन में जाना है भाई प्लीज़। ओके वो उसके पीछे जाना है, उसको एग्जिट बता। यही है शायद, नहीं जा रहा होगा मे बी। नहीं कहाँ जा रहे है तुम? अबे वहीं तो जा रहे यार, तुम फिर एग्जिट क्यों नहीं दिखा मुझे वहाँ पे?
Terra smash!
इधर एग्जिट है। कहाँ एग्जिट? नहीं ओके अब मैं टीपी कर पाऊंगा भाई। ये क्या भाई, ये फंसा देते भाई तुम्हें क्वेश्चन में एक के बाद एक। इनजुमा के क्वेश्चन में था मैं। इनजुमा यहाँ इस क्वेश्चन में था मैं। ओके भाई ठंड बढ़ गई है भाई। नमन तुम्हारे वहाँ पे कैसा ठंड है भाई? तुम्हें इधर है 65।
Vault, this is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
घर भी संगड़ाई हुई है आज। ओके माय फ्रेंड ओके नो वरीज। किस बात में लड़ाई होगी तुम्हारा? क्या कर दिया तुम दोनों ने एक साथ फिर से? Gang bang. Okay, ganyan.
Coming!
Details. Plastic cube. Okay. Let me cube. Where is Nemo भाई? मैंने Nemo होगा यहाँ पे. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Nemo नहीं है मेरे पास. एक cube. These, okay. Attack. Defense creative defense. This is bad. मजाक कर दिया भाई, मैंने गड़बड़ कर दिया यार. मेरे को क्यों लगा कि मैंने अपना एक आर्टिफैक्ट गलती से, जानबूझ के नहीं बट गलती से मैंने अपना एक आर्टिफैक्ट स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स क्या वो कर दिया है अपग्रेड में वेस्ट. वेपन क्या है इसके पास? स्विच एनर्जी रिचार्ज करनी है क्या? यार कहाँ है यार मैजिक गाइड? I mean बफ भी तो चाहिए यार, यही मिलते हैं. 48% अटैक बफ देगा भाई ये. डींगुक की तो भाई मौज हो जाएगी 1 सेकंड के अंदर भाई. मैं बोलने जा रहा डींगुक की माँ. I'm sorry डींगुक brother, I'm sorry. English भाई. What the fuck? 2-3 कर देने पे तुमको अनफ्रेंड करा भाई. भाई कितना डम हरकत है भाई ये.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because... All in good time. 2 travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only. So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the overlord of the vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
As I...
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. Well then,
Okay.
you must know the Qingxian, a flower
अबे
grows on the
है क्या
mountaintops
बोला?
of Liyue.
हैकर टीवी होके मार रहा है. हैकर टीपी होके मार रहा है. ये कैसे पूछो तुम?
Go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxian, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
170.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that?
प्लीज पोटंग में दे दूंगा बट भाई
Traveler, what are we going
मैं
to
उसके
do?
बाद
Should we
स्ट्रीम के
really
बाद ही
help
दे
this
पाऊंगा
guy?
11:30
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
गेम को मिनिमाइज कर देना रीसेट हो जाएगा भाई पूरा क्वेस्ट
Are
है
you seriously considering taking this job? The terms are
बहुत
ridiculous.
वो होता है भाई गेंशिन को मिनिमाइज करोगे वो रीस्टार्ट हो जाएगा गेम ये बैकग्राउंड में वर्क नहीं करता है इतना पीसी और फोन की इतनी कैपेसिटी नहीं है भाई कि वो इसको मिनिमाइज करके वो कर पाओ भाई पीसी की ऐसी तैसे हो जाती है मेरा फोन तो भाई तब भी कुछ नहीं है यार अभी तक ओ गए नॉइस Where I need to go? भाई ये चीज़ है भाई मैंने यहाँ से जंप करके इधर उधर भागना
Halt, you two.
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
पोटंग में
So this means she wants you to secretly
अपनी आईडी से
meet her
मेरी
at
आईडी
the
बाकी के भाई
But you
तुमको
didn't
पता नहीं क्या
seem
मैंने कितनी बार
surprised
बताई ये
about
बात
this. What's
मैं अपनी
going
वो
on?
दूसरी वाली आईडी से दे अपनी मेन आईडी थोड़ी ना मेन आईडी में नहीं है वो मैं अपनी उस वाली आईडी से दूसरी वाली आईडी से डियर टेबल would that I could convey this message to you in person I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has to come to you and I hope that it isn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way okay fuck in the way in any way को दो मोबाइल नहीं है क्या यार मैं दूसरा मोबाइल की डिस्प्ले खराब हो गया in any way this is my first time to extending an invitation to unknown outlander after all it is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed therefore I hope that you would be so contagious as to meet me tonight. What the fuck? She want to meet me tonight? What the heck? भाई बढ़िया है रंजीत भाई भाई मेरी 58 की बढ़िया रंजीत भाई और मुझको वो चाहिए आगे की नो अंडरग्राउंड अंडर द ग्लो ऑफ भाई मैं अंडर द ग्राउंड भाई कितनी बेकार हो गई भाई under the glow of resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. Okay.
Have you been up to something behind Paimon?
Paimon, you're
Let's ask her tonight. See what she has to
मैं
say.
क्या कहूँ मेरे को 58 की पिटे में क्या कहूँ मैं Navigate. By the way, तुम
You
कैसे हो भाई मैं तो
finally
ठीक हूँ
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Okay.
Is that Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
पाइमन तुम जा
The
सकते हो यहाँ से.
reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
She want to confess. Shut
I should
up,
like to ask for
Paimon.
your help with delivering a letter.
Wait, what? भाई मैं नहीं मैं भी एक होगा भाई.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Ah, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun.
सिग्नोगा भाई वो सिग्नोगा से बात करूँगा.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
Okay, वो सिग्नोगा हो गया. अगर वुमेन जो
Very well.
बोलने
I'll be
सिग्नोगा हो
waiting for
गई.
you at the border.
और
I'm
बताओ भाई
counting on you
रंजीत
to
भाई कैसे
deliver
हो?
my letter.
भाई सिग्नोगा, I knew it. ये हर जगह में काम बिगाड़ने आ जाती है. सिग्नोगा कहीं की, I mean चुड़ैल क्या कहूँ मैं से. She's so bad. Why she's behind me all the time? Okay.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't...
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
भाई वो मैसेज है भाई. Let's go. साइड जाना है ना सिर्फ हमें वो कोई कड़ा भाई
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Huh?
भाई सीरियसली
Don't get frostbite. Don't push your luck.
Up and away!
Roba, get them.
Dodge this.
भाई मुझे एक डीपीएस दे दो भाई एक डीपीएस दे दो बस तुम सारे एक डीपीएस नहीं देगे मुझे
Witness the power of Gugwa. May my
नो भाई चूतिए काया क्या कर रहा है भाई मेरा दिमाग आज मेरे को गेंशिन में गुस्सा आ रहा है क्योंकि मैं भाई 50-50 नहीं कर पा रहा अपना
Ills be gone. Closing in.
rain outlines your fate.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counter.
भाई मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया मैं मजाक करके यूज इट confirm and revive what the fuck क्या करना है revive ये बासी चिकन ये गए काया को बासी चिकन खिलाया मैंने ओके
Attack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Freeze.
Up and away! Yeah.
Dodge this.
Roba, get them.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Dancing in the wind.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this.
Yeah. Closing in.
No, my sword.
Yeah.
थैंक गॉड मैंने फूड बफ यूज किया भाई वरना तो मैं कब का कैरेक्टर में मुझे होता अबे
Up and away!
Roba, get them.
Dodge this. Freeze.
okay
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
My lady?
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
Whoa, man,
The
heart
one
break हो गया
you
भाई
love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was clarifying, that's all. I would never, in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
What's the hurry?
भाई इन्हें ज़ूमा की ब्यूटी तो भाई यहाँ पे आके दिख रही है, पर्पल ट्रीज, चेरी मौसम टाइप की वाइब थोड़ी सी। See, this is the real beauty of Ozuma. भाई मैं तेरे पास कितना शो है भाई, क्यों 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 ये कहाँ से जाना है? टी हाउस का है भाई। नो
What's the hurry?
53 इसके ऊपर। अबे चढ़ जा भाई, इसका स्टैमिना ही नहीं आ रहा पंप। वो नीचे चेस्ट है देखो।
How fortunate.
Okay. Okay, coin. ये क्या है यार? म्यूजिक डिस्क टाइप है समथिंग कुछ। यूके 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 यही है ना मेरे नॉइस।
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Okay, good. Thoma, let's meet Thoma भाई। ड्यू निकालूंगा भाई, भाड़ में जाएंगे क्यों ना निकलेंगे ना निकलेंगे।
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Is he transformed?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Omnipresent god. Omnipresent god, bhai. Omnipresent god. Where is he? इनाजुमा बहुत क्यूट है भाई लोकेशन. पता है गेंशिन एंड वुदिंग वेव्स का फर्क बताता हूँ मैं तुम्हें बस. वुदिंग वेव्स गेंशिन थोड़ा सा कंगा फूंग है, वुदिंग वेव्स थोड़ा सा सॉफ्ट टोन है कंगा वाइज. इतना फर्क है. ओके ये है राइडन शोगन का स्टैचू.
Probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into the statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it, for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist.
Okay.
Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being... oh, I don't know... selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Wait, what?
Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then... what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Okay.
Finally!
Okay. Oh no! No. Oh, cherry blossom में noise. थोमा क्या गया भाई? अबे कितनी दूर चला गया भाई 1 सेकंड में ये? वेट, मेरे को कहाँ से जाना है? इधर से भाई कितनी दूर भाग गया भाई वो? कुछ हेल्प चाहिए क्या भाई? मेरे को प्रीमोस चाहिए भाई। मेरी 458 की पिटी है भाई, और मेरे को ना आगे किलो चाहिए। कुछ हैंक बता दो कैसे निकाल सकते हैं आगे किलो की। मेरे को 20 पुंगो ही करना है। 58, 68, 78 78 में तो आ जानी चाहिए गैस। उसके लिए प्रीमोस चाहिए मुझे। कैन यू हेल्प मी माई फ्रेंड? कोई वे बताओ यार जिससे मेरे को प्रीमोस मिल जाए। चेस्ट हंट करिए भाई। श्राइन भाई, इतनी सारी श्राइन गेट है ये। ओके, यहाँ पे एक वो है इलेक्ट्रोफ्यूगस। ओके यार 30 से हो गया मेरा नॉइस। मैं क्या करूँ भाई, मेरा ये क्या है? No, Mirror Maiden. I'm going home. Don't attack me. बताओ भाई क्या करना चाहिए? रंजीत वगैरह टेल मी समथिंग भाई। ओके पहुंच गए। टानुकी
What's the hurry?
Wait.
In the name of the princess.
Where the heck he go? 37. बताओ रंजीत भाई।
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about?
Okay.
So, where's she at? Behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Okay.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Okay.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At
भाई
present
मैं
in
आज स्ट्रीम
Inazuma,
थोड़ा कम करूँगा
in
मैं
the
भी
name of the Vision Hunt Decree,
मुझे गई है
the
भूख
people's aspirations are
एंड
being
मेरा
senselessly
मन कर रहा है
trampled
कुछ
underfoot.
खाने का जो कि मुझे घर
Though
पे
the
मिल नहीं सकता
Yashiro
मुझे जाना
Commission
पड़ेगा बाहर
serves
वो
the
खाने
Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds.
Okay.
Given the contact we are required to have with them in the
भाई वो
performance of
विदाउट
our
कपड़े
duties.
पे बैठी हुई है
A
उसके कपड़े तो यहाँ
commission's
टंगे आया
power
करके
rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we
भाई
can.
दूध गरम है
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
No, please, wait. Please, don't go.
कम इसका तो आएगा
I will
भाई
introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
ओ भाई मिंक दूध दे अंदर चीनी
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
okay
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here. Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
रंजीत भाई मेरे को एक बात बताओ ये मुझे फंसाना चाहते हैं ना मजा करके ये मुझे वहाँ पे फंसाना चाहते हैं एंड 59 मैं तुम्हें एग्जैक्ट दिखाता हूँ किसी भी मैं नेक्स्ट 4 स्टार होगा 60 पीटी पे मैं 4 स्टार आएगा देखो ये है मेरी पीटी 59 हो गया ओके वेट मैंने सही काउंट किया था ना उसे 12 है ना वो मैंने ग्रुप नहीं काउंट किया 10 पे नहीं कितना मैंने हाँ मैं 59
I created another universe and
हमें जाना है यहाँ ओके मुझे भूख लगा मैं आ सकी मैं अपने दोस्तों फ़ोन करता देखता हूँ कहाँ है वो फिर हम जाएंगे कुछ खाने दूध पी के भूख नहीं मिटी
Let's see. What is the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
ओके ये बूढ़ी आंटी इनकन से पूछते हैं व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन अरे कुछ बोलोगे
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt Decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand
डिप्रेशन में गया भाई वो
but I could tell that he'd lost
डिप्रेस्ड हो गया भाई
something
उनका
very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and and out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
दादी जी आप बताओ.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did?
No.
We will gladly apologize if that's the
grandma आपने
case.
कुछ नहीं किया है. Actually,
All we want
vision
is for
and
him to
degree नहीं,
stay.
इसको vision नहीं है and बंदा चला गया depression में. भाई वो हो गया depressed.
You must be Tejima.
इसको कोई डॉक्टर के पास
Made
नहीं
you
जाना
want
है.
to up and leave all of a sudden?
Okay. हाँ बे जुकाम भाई.
It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
भाई इसके पास रीजन नहीं स्टे करने के लिए. ग्रैंडमा इसके शादी करो इसकी.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay
नहीं मेरी
here.
इसकी एज भी तो थोड़ी है.
And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past,
memory के pieces
I
है
knew
भाई.
I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then,
भाई वो विजन की वजह से तेरी मेमोरी नहीं गई भाई. तेरी एज हो गई भाई. अपनी वो भी तो देख हेयर देख भाई.
instead.
ते हेयर
The
वाइट हो क्या.
emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case,
तुम्हारा सो
if we
पंजाब
help
हुई
you
है यो
rediscover the
बड़े.
reason you chose to stay, you won't need to
जैसे
leave
भाई.
anymore, right?
What? अरे यार नमन भाई.
Can't remember anything.
Seriously
It's
नमन
not
यार.
gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then
बीसी मेरे पास एक ही फोन है भाई. ये तो मैं नहीं. मेरे पास दो फोन होते तो मैं अभी तक फोटो दे चुका
That
था.
reminds me. Last time I
एक
got
मैं
Tejima some
इस क्वेस्ट का कहीं पे वो आता है ना
believe I
पोस्ट
saw him
क्वेस्ट का
write
किसी भी
in a
एक
diary.
हार्ड पॉइंट आता है तो मैं तुम्हें आके देता हूँ.
I keep a diary.
जब ये पोस्ट कर दो या
If you
गेम
say
रिस्टार्ट कर दो तो मेरे को
I honestly
ये ना
can't seem
start
to
हो.
remember.
तो ये ना
Oh
restart हो.
yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the
दो तीन
time
मिनट हो गए
that
भाई.
you
ये क्वेस्ट
wanted
ना
to make a note
एक
of a
पॉज पे आ
few
जाओ मैं
interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
perfect. So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. Must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
भाई पता है ग्रैंडमा आपको ना बस मदद नहीं करनी मेरी तो इसलिए आप भाग रही हो. इसकी डायरी इसके घर में तो नहीं है. तूने घर में छुपा रखी हो भाई. डायरी तूने रखा होगा. ये तो रहा भाई.
This looks like Tejima's diary. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry
9 PM
braised
okay.
salted
नहीं
fish.
जस्ट करो मैं 2 मिनट हो गए.
Burned mine a little, so I
What
had to
over?
pretend
Dynamite.
that it was Black Snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
What the fuck?
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
मैं कभी ऐसे जैसे नहीं यार भाई तो मैं ढूंढना ये बस ये इसको मैं पॉज पे रख के ना ओके पॉज आ गया इसका नहीं मिसी ओके ये हाँ यहाँ पे पॉज है 2 मिनट को ठीक है मैं तुम्हें देता हूँ पोटंग में ये तुम्हारा ओके अबे यार वो कहाँ है वो बुंगोक्स भाई पता है वो बुंगोक्स भाई कॉपीराइट आ जाता है यार इसको कुछ भी कर दो मैं इसके अंदर जैसा ना म्यूजिक बंद करना पड़ेगा मुझे ज्वाइन करना ठीक है ज्वाइन मी मैं तो पोटंग देख के फिर मैं वापस अपने उस पे जाऊँ अबे भाई जल्दी आ भाई ये सब मत बता यार मोबाइल इंगेंगे ये इंगेंगे वो इंगेंगे वो सब मैं कर चुका होता अगर मुझे करना होता तो यार जस्ट अगर वो सारी चीज़ें मुझे करनी होती मैं कर चुका था भाई अभी मेरे पापा फ़ोन में वो बुक्स डाउनलोड कर रखा होगा मैंने सीरियसली भाई जब तुम्हारी एक सर्टेन एज हो जाती है ना तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स तुम्हें फ़ोन टच तक नहीं करते उनका जब तुम्हारे पास खुद का फ़ोन हो कहेंगे भाई एक फ़ोन से तेरा मन नहीं भरा एक और फ़ोन चाहिए कम फास्ट भाई मेरे पास पोटंग है कि नहीं मैं मिसी हाँ है पोटंग है मेरे पास एक ही है यार मेरे पास मैंने बूधा किसको दे दिया बूधा मैंने अभिजन को दे दिया यार बूधा मैंने अभिजन को दे दिया यार मेरे पास एक ही फूट है भाई मेरे पास सिर्फ पोटंग ही है अभी मेरे पास सिर्फ पोटंग है भाई कुछ नहीं मेरे पास कुछ मेरे को बेसिक सा दे दिया यार मैं जो कि मैं कंपास से कॉम्फाग भाई कंपास स्केट कर पाए मैं पोटंग को भाई मेरे पास कोई फूट नहीं है ओके ये किधर जाना है क्या चीज तेरी बाउंटी कभी 5.4 मिलियन के ऊपर गई नहीं भाई 9 मिलियन तो बहुत झूठ किया है तो भाई नमन मेरे सामने मैंने स्टार्टिंग से देखा भाई तेरी 5.4 मिलियन ही बाउंटी है भाई इतना झूठ नहीं कहते नमन भाई तुझे देख मेरे सामने फेंकने का वैसे भी कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है बिकॉज मैं ये गेम क्विट कर चुका बहुत पहले इधर 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 नमन है तो इसमें कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है अबे कहाँ जा रहा है भाई आजा बैठ तो मैंने ना बहुत पहले ये गेम क्विट कर दिया है तो भाई कचड़ा ही देगा भाई कचड़ा सेट बन के आता है भाई नमन भाई कुछ अच्छा दे दे यार फिनिक्स साउंड एंड स्पाइडर तो है कोई ये नहीं यार सारी चीज़ें देंगे जो भी तुझे चाहिए ओके भाई कोई है नहीं यहाँ पे भाई मेरा एम कितना गंदा हो गया भाई भाई मैंने उसको मार दिया आई एम सॉरी भाई आई एम सॉरी टायर्ड जो नहीं मार दिया तो मैं सेफ जोन में पहुंच के लीव करूँ मैं अब मैं नहीं आऊँगा इस गेम में कभी भी भाई मुझे मत भूलना ठीक है आई क्विट दिस गेम ऑल टाइम। पीयूपी अबे नहीं यार, नहीं कर सकता मैं। मैं कोई और गेम की स्ट्रीम को भाई, सीरियसली मैं गेम क्विट कर चुका भाई। वो नमन मैं सिर्फ अब तुम सबकी वजह से आ जाता हूँ, वरना मैं नहीं आता कभी भी गेम में। मैं तुम्हें फूट नहीं देना होता तो मैं उस गेम में अभी नहीं होता। मैं वो फूट देने की वजह से आ गया। हो गई, थैंक्स नहीं बोलूँगा, मत बोल भाई, मत बोल भाई। थैंक्स की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है। आई मीन थैंक्स की ज़रूरत सच में नहीं है। मैं तुम कैसे को थैंक्स को भाई जाहिर में थैंक्स नहीं। ओ भाई गुड गुड नमन पा गुड। ओ भाई थैंक्स मत के यार, 1000 रुपीज़ 1000 रुपीज़ की सुपर चैट भेज दो भाई बस। बाय बाय। हाँ वापस से गेंशिन में घुस गए भाई। वो बुक्स एक टाइम था यार, हम पूरे दिन वो बुक्स खेल करते थे, याद है ना? मैं तू गर्वित बाकी पीयूपी 24 घंटे पीयूपी में ही घुसे रहते थे। पर जैसे ही 5 मिलियन बाउंटी हिट हुआ ना, उसके बाद से मैंने क्विट कर दिया, मैं मन हट गया। जब देखो पीयूपी यही कहते थे। ओके हमें जाना है यहाँ, यहाँ कुछ है। इस yes, I guess so. Okay, let's go. Before we go there, let me do this. पीछे जा रहा है यार ये तो। भाई मुझे इससे याद आया, मैं ना एक बार अपने स्कूल की लाइब्रेरी को क्लीन करने के लिए हमें वो टीचर ने बुलाया था, हमारी लाइब्रेरियन ने। एंड हमारी ड्यूटी ये थी कि जो भी बुक्स है उनको होते हैं ना कि जब लाइब्रेरी में बंदे रीड करने आते हैं तो बुक्स को टेढ़ा मेढ़ा रख देते हैं या फिर उसके अंदर सामान रख देते हैं। तो हम ऐसे ही क्लीन करने की चीज़ें करते, जो ऐसी बुक्स को जो कि यूज़ हुआ है बट वो प्रॉपरली एक जगह स्टैक हो ना होकर रखी है किसी शेल्फ में, उनको एक जगह पे बस स्टैक किया गया हो, एक के ऊपर ही रखा ऐसे टेबल वेबल पे। तो हम उनको क्लीन करने में बिजी थे। एंड हम जब बुक्स को क्लीन कर रहे थे उसके अंदर हमें निप्स के प्रिंट्स मिले हैं, लाइक पेजेस पे किस प्रिंट ऐसे चीज़ें। और हम उसे फ्लिप क्यों कर रहे थे कि हमको किसी के मनी मिल जाएगा भाई। हमारे दिमाग में था, हम बच्चे थे उस टाइम पे यार, 9th में थी या 10th में था मैं भी में। तो हमारे दिमाग में था कि भाई कुछ ना कुछ मिल जाएगा, लाइक किसी ने पैसे के भूंगे होगा, अपने घर पे गया होगा बुक, मैम से परमिशन के फिर पैसे रखा होगा, फिर भूंगे होगा निकालना। बट उसमें था कि निप प्रिंट, मतलब है ओ भाई ये है नंबर भाई missing riêng là với bị
Homo were saying, if you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Teijima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well,
yes naman bhai
let's go find the next person.
Kawan naman brother
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision...
Numan brother भाई मैं ये चीज़ को सेंड करनी थी भाई वेट
I created another universe and found...
Okay. Shut up. नेक्स्ट लोकेशन यहाँ पे है मुझे यहाँ जाना है फोटो खाया एंड 5.5 मिन करनी गुड भाई it is good for you I guess Sakura blooms.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Nice.
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
भाई वो बंदा सच में सुनना चाहिए भाई ये कैसी बात कर रही है पाइमोन
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
That's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone...
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
इधर कहाँ टीपी पॉइंट है भाई कितनी दूर है भाई तो दूर है भाई नहीं जा सकते भी लेकिन ट्रेजर होल्डर की गुड्डी सीखते हैं भाई कितने है ये क्या ओके
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history. You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson!
I mean, why not? Spy mode.
Another test subject.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
I summon thee!
Cool it. Dodge this.
by royal decree.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew we shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOU!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense, and no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
It's like अगर कोई पर्सन तुम्हें अपने संस्था के अंदर खाना देगा तो तुम उस पर ये कहो कि भाई तू अपनी संस्था में सरकार के पैसे से मुझे खाना देगा तो अब तू मुझे पैसे खाना नहीं देगा बिकॉज तू पैसे को हड़पना चाहता है. Man, seriously.
I see.
Sad.
That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in it. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Alright, I'm going to go now. I'm hungry. मैं अपने फ्रेंड को बोलूँगा कि फ़ोन करने जाऊँ मैं और कहूँगा उसको कि आते टाइम चाप वाप नहीं क्या है बहन मुझे भूख लगी है.
I created another.
I think वेट करना ठीक है जस्ट वेट भाई 2 मिनट वेट करो मैं फ़ोन करूँगा तो यहीं से बिना स्ट्रीम एंड किए. I'm sorry wait. Back. I am back. I'm back. मैं इंटरनेट की ऐसे होगी वहीं फिक्स. Let me see. 13 में कुछ फ्रेंड हो गए नहीं क्या? नहीं कोई नहीं ऑनलाइन भाई. I'm hungry. Okay. Kurosawa भाई क्या है?
What are you doing here all by yourself?
At least 3 hours की stream कर दो, then मैं जाऊँगा कुछ खाने.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Okay.
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
What's the hurry?
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the Shrine Maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. Others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
What's the hurry?
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person!
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception, but Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei, too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui art, will do our best to help you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
ओके तो पहले मुझे ये क्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा एंड द थिंग इज मुझे वहाँ तक जाने के लिए पाथ कहाँ से मिलेगा भाई Maybe from here, I guess. Let's go. And how we go there? अबे पाथ तो बना भाई नो ठीक है ओके ओके वेट नहीं मैं वो सुना क्या ये क्या है मैं टीपी करने वाला ऑप्शन चुना गया मैं ओके आई थिंक मुझे जाने यहाँ से पहाड़ी के ऊपर जाना है पहाड़ों के ऊपर जंगलों के पास देखे कौन अपने से है आया निंजा थोड़ी got the main with what we have here. Good. वेट करो भाई वहीं जा गए ये निगेड़ी यहाँ का क्वेस्ट में फंसे पड़ी है हमारे ओके ये तो बहुत टेढ़ा मेढ़ा रास्ता भाई ये ऊपर पहुँच जाऊँगा ना मतलब भाई हाइट तो है इसकी पर आई थिंक हमारे पास स्टॉप पॉइंट्स भी हैं थोड़े बहुत and from here to this side I guess. Okay, almost nice.
What's the hurry?
कुछ है क्या यहाँ पे? Oh no! Okay. Please चढ़ जाओ. इधर रास्ता है नो फिर टीपी पॉइंट ऊपर भाई मैं भी सही जा रहा हूँ और टानू की तू फिर आ गया तू संग में पीछे कर तो नहीं रहा कहीं राइनो बेटा नो इट्स नॉट राइनो बेटा कौआ भाई इटाची भी है भैया अभी इटाची में से बात की बदल गया भैया Let me see and boom. अभी डे हो गई नाइट क्यों कर गए मतलब वो बेस्ट पार्ट शो के होंगे तुम्हारा बेस्ट टाइम शॉट्स में
Just a quick and simple cleanup job. Little one, you're just in time. Look at you. I can tell you're thinking. Oh no, she's going to send me off on some pain-in-the-neck errand again, isn't she? Don't worry. I was just going to say that we finished renovating the shrine and are preparing to roll out a brand new service. Now, I haven't had the chance to announce it yet, but here you are already. Wouldn't you agree that's good timing? See this offering box beside me? There's going to be another place to make wishes here soon. That's different. Fortune slips are about telling fortunes, whereas this is about making wishes. Now then, close your eyes, make a wish, write it down on a prayer plaque, then hang it up on this rack here, and maybe your wish will come true. Of course. But as for which wishes come true, that is up to the gods who watch over us all. Powerless Guji that I am, I can only help you in mortal matters. If that's what you wish for, then why not try it out? Here, take this fortune paper. It's left over from writing fortune slips. You can have it. Try writing your wish there. That might make it more likely to come true.
Okay.
When have I ever lied to you?
Every time.
Hurry up now, little one. It's time to make your wish. Remember to write your wish on the fortune paper, then stick it to the prayer plaque and hang it on the rack. After that, your wish will be made. Yes, nice and solemn. Very good. All right, little one, back to business with you. Remember to keep your ears pricked and your eyes open. After all, the person you wish to meet might just be sitting at some noodle stand, having themselves a lovely bowl. And bring me back one while you're at it.
Do you think that's Lady Ai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly unagitated, unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Anzai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Ai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems
Man.
super mysterious. I'm so curious
Why
what she
she's so
really meant by all that.
such
We can come back to it another time.
मैं
For
उम्मीद से
now,
क्या
we
जाती है
should
एक
go
तो
report back to
कैक्टस
Miss Kamisato.
ऐसे होते क्या स्पेशली कैटिंगिस्ट शी इज कैटिंगिस्ट टू इट wait what is that Sakura-tree. Let me just wish if I have भाई क्या ब्यूटी है भाई okay rewards okay I don't have anything to do wait एक सेकंड कुछ तो है ये okay 2 3 कितने स्टेजेस है इसके 15 okay sheesh okay destination in the headquarters.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka!
Huh? No.
Damn! That was cute. She's cute. She is
Traveler,
cute.
Paimon.
Not gonna lie.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open
Panic was
compared to how you are
accepted.
behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
Let me think about these two options. I hope they can one day be free from their trauma. It seems
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all.
Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we can move to the Komore Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Okay. Okay. We can move where you want.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Hey, shut the door. Paimon, you go out too.
Anyway, what makes it your favorite meeting spot?
If I got a
This
chance,
is
I
land
can
that
make
was
Genshin
gifted
my
to the Yashiro
personal
Commission
hand.
by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me? Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenchukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryo Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree. The almighty Shogun. I have seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
She is a puppet, by the way.
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island, due to their different belief systems, but I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree.
Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Why you have such a huge phone?
To fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it?
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Yoimiya. Okay, where is the exit? Not here. Okay, here. Yoimiya, we need to meet with Yoimiya now. I hope she's... What the fuck? मेरा फ़ोन का चार्जर बार-बार निकल जा रहा है भाई। मैं जो मेरा बोर्ड है जिसमें मैं फ़ोन चार्ज पे लगाता हूँ, मेरा चार्जर पंगा जिसमें करूँ मैं, वो बार-बार उसमें से स्लिप होकर निकल जा रहा है। जिसकी वजह से मेरा फ़ोन का चार्जर निकलने के बाद जब मैं वापस से चार्जर पंगा करता तो ब्लैक स्क्रीन हो जाता है। शीश।
Catch the wind.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we? Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you. Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu? Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say! Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead? Sure! Welcome to the team! Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you! Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in. Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team. Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Mr. Masakatsu. We're on our way. Time to break him out!
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
I think इसके बाद इस टूर्नामेंट के बाद मैं ऑफलाइन चला जाऊंगा.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined. Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back. You sure? Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught. Yes, you too.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Show me what you've got! Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
No, my sword!
No rest for the wicked. Train harder. Freeze!
Oz, reveal thyself.
What's the hurry?
Cool it!
Let me weave you a verse.
Dodge this!
Into the fire! Race you!
Battle formation!
I summon thee!
No rest for the wicked. Cool it!
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! I summon...
Body and mind.
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the...
I dare you! Don't hold back! Freeze! I must. This moment will be frozen and... Show me what you've got!
Get them!
Dodge this! Don't push your luck! Show me what you've got!
Nice and spicy!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Eat this! Race you! Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself, lesson.
Wings of darkness!
Show me what
Come,
you've got!
sever... Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
Oz, reveal thyself! Nice and spicy!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
I must withdraw.
Race you! Race you! Nice and spicy! Boba, get them! Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us? Locking you up was just the beginning.
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am. We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryo Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion? It sounded like fireworks. Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, that was awful.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute!
Oh.
Yes. Leave, before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... you can...
Leave this place.
Right, it's time to go. Bye bye. Good night. Okay, भाई आज का बहुत भूख हो गया भाई. Bye bye.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujasara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?